Hey, I'm Captain Codebro.
I'm the Blacklight.
We're two bros talking comics. And today, we're going to talk about Wolverine Origins.
Get it the right way up.
Wolverine Origins, number 33. One of my favorite series right now.
Series? Just series.
One of my favorite series is right now. I haven't been let down from this comic for months. Ever since Captain America died. Captain America died, his comic book wasn't very good. So there's a bunch of reminiscing and the artwork wasn't so good. Anyway, it's written by Dan Way.
And
almost like Danny Way, the skateboarder.
But it's Daniel. And then this is actually a Dark Reign, which is different for the Origins series. They don't normally tie in with the things that are going on in the Marvel Universe.
Wolverine Origins wasn't a part of Secret Invasion, and it wasn't a part of the Civil War. But if you can buy all these in trade, I would do it because they are fantastic.
So what happened in the last issue was Daken and Logan finally dealt with Cyber, and it turned out that Daken actually betrayed Logan and left his X-Men Tracer with Cyber, I think, and ran off.
Yeah. Anyway, so Daken meets up Norman Osborn and has actually become the new Wolverine for the Dark Avengers. If you don't know that already, then you need to start reading comic books.
Yes. This issue, while there is not one scene of action as far as fighting or anything else in this entire comic, it has been an amazing comic.
Yeah, this comic was so fun to read, but it wouldn't be fun to be a part of because I don't want to sit at a bar and get drunk and talk to Nick Fury.
Right.
But I like to read about it.
But that's all that happened. We've got the entire comic of Logan and Nick Fury just sitting at the bar and discussing things about Daken.
Talking about like Logan's life and why he is Wolverine and everything, and it just shows you all the amazing things that have happened in Wolverine's life and how they tie in together and how everyone's related. And apparently his last name is Hudson. Never thought Wolverine's name would be Logan Hudson, but that's what it is.
So like it even goes back to tie into the origin book with his mom, and then from there we've got Weapon X, and some of the earlier issues of Origin come up in this with
Weapon X is sweet. I'm reading it right now.
And some of the early ones come up with what was her name? Caitlin McDonald. The guy who ran the camp that Daken was a part of, he had an affair with this chick, and apparently she had a baby and named it after him just so that his wife would get pissed off or something, like, and then she killed herself. Like, to bring her back into the story, that was really neat. I liked that.
Yeah, that was good.
We hear about basically all of his family and how Romulus has always had control over the Hudsons, and so like what it comes down to is they realize that since Daken and Logan are still alive, that Romulus still has plans for them, because everybody that Romulus has controlled as far as the Hudson family, it's been everyone, and everybody that he's controlled has died once he's given up with them and had no more use for them. They're still alive, so he still has plans for them.
Yes. Then, if you know the story of Wolverine, you know that the Muramasa blade, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, is the only thing that can kill him because it cuts off his healing factor. So if you slice off his head and he can't grow it back,
And he's done.
you're done. And he gave that to Cyclops because he knew that Sabretooth used to be a decent guy and then just went crazy because he can't die and just started raping and killing. So he thought, oh, I might become Sabretooth. If that ever happens, I need to give it to some guy who has no qualms about killing me. And Cyclops and Wolverine aren't really bros. They're on the same team.
They know that Cyclops isn't going to have a problem doing that.
Yeah, so he gave the Muramasa blade to Cyclops. And I like that that comes into play here, because Cyclops is telling Emma Frost, who I'm not sure is a bad guy or a good guy yet, that he's going to go kill Daken with the Muramasa blade.
He realizes that the new Wolverine is actually Daken, so he's taking it to New York, and he's going to go and take care of what he thinks needs to be done. What he doesn't realize is that Daken wants this to happen.
Daken knows it's going to happen.
He wants the blade because, as Nick Fury tells us, Romulus wants to enhance Daken's claws and his bones with the metal from the blade.
I don't know if this makes Cyclops a dick or a good guy.
Like, it sucks because it makes him he doesn't know that that's happening, but it sucks because he's being lured into that trap.
But Emma's like, hey, if you kill Wolverine's son, Wolverine's gonna kill you, and Cyclops like, yeah, I don't care.
It's either he doesn't care what Logan thinks, or he doesn't care because he knows what he needs to be done.
Yeah, so I don't know if that makes him a dick or not.
Something about the artwork that really bothered me was there's this shot of Logan, and his face is split in half there, and I just don't understand it. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me, and it looks terrible.
Yeah.
But, like, as far as the art goes, that's the only thing that bothered me. This shot of Logan, right after his claws get enhanced, looks amazing, though. I loved it.
You liked that? I didn't like that very much.
I liked it.
Because he looks
sweet.
Like you just saw a spider in the shower.
I don't know.
He looks really scared.
As we said, like, there is no action. Like, it shows a bunch of past things, but it's all them sitting at the bar. At the very end, they get up and leave to go to New York.
The most action in this comic is Nick Fury takes Wolverine outside, and he's going to take him to where he needs to go. And he's like, oh, let's get into this van. Where's it at here? And
instead,
Wolverine's like, oh, sweet ride.
It's the best you can do. And really, it turns into this sweet ship. And Nick Fury tells Logan that he stole it.
Stole it from S.H.I.E.L.D. like 7 years ago when he was the leader of S.H.I.E.L.D.
He's still part of it. So
it
made it kind of sweet. As far as this comic goes, I'm going to give it like a 4.7. I thought it was really good. Wow. There was no action in it, but it was amazing to me.
I want to read that still. I'm just saying, Messiah War is gonna be sweet. Wow, that 4.7 is not. That's way too high. I mean, it's a great comic book, but I'd say 4 out of 5. Maybe 4.2 out of 5.
I liked it.
Really good though. The whole series, like I said, has been great. So check it all out. Hey, here's our final take on Wolverine number 33. Shink.